All right. Hello, everyone. What is up? And welcome to the Skyward Sword Randomizer. Today we have a special match of Kitcot versus 64-bit Link. Winners bracket round 2 or quarterfinals, however you want it. And yeah, we've got third seed Kitcot versus 6th seed 64-bit Link. I am currently still alone on comms. I hope that is going to change anytime soon, that my co-commentator will join me. But until then, you'll just have to do this with me. And yeah, we're looking at a pretty good match here. Kitcot versus 64-bit Link. Both are some definitely some decent runners, and yeah, that is about all I can say. Oh, and I see CJ has joined me. Hi.
Hello, Flo.
What is up?
Not much. I'm glad I made it for the start of the stream. It was very I did get through my meeting right at 2, like I had hoped. So here I am.
Just in time for the start in here. Yeah. Just waiting for the stream delay and everything to catch up in here, and we're good to go. Otherwise, not much else is left to say besides just some basics of the randomizer. We can say on the tracker you can see that we basically do already have 2 swords. That is, we are starting with the goddess sword. To beat the game, we need master sword and beat 2 of 2 required dungeons that are that the game tells us right at the beginning. And we also need to raise the gate of time with the harp. And we are off. Let's go.
We should also note that there are indeed so that we will need to find 3 progressive sword upgrades. That'll bring us to the master sword, but there are 4 of them floating about the game.
Yes, that is correct. And here we've got our very first item already. That is
I quite like our file names as well.
A force check we can't get around. A wallet.
That's actually kind of helpful. We do have some miner shop sanity turned on for these settings. So cheap items in Beetle Shop, that is the 3 100 rupees items, the 300 rupee item, and the 50 rupee item, excuse me. We'll have randomized, potentially progression items. So getting that wallet upgrade is pretty nice because that means our runners can hold 500 rupees, which lets them at least see every item, if in the event they need to buy the 300.
So we've got Ancient Cistern and the Sand Ship as our required dungeons in this seed. So in terms of items, we're looking at the whip, the bow, and claw shots. Oh, and there is our first sword. All right.
Very nice. Vanilla sword, nonetheless. That is where you would get the practice sword in the vanilla game.
That is indeed a vanilla sword.
Neither are runners too fussed about the vanilla sword, which is kind of sad. We usually like to celebrate vanilla items a lot more than this.
Alright, here we've got our next check in here. So, Spiral Charge. That's interesting.
Very nice. So,
basically our runners in here are just going through their standard route, like what you do right at the beginning.
So 64 electing to not make a Bit Magic file, and Kitcot elects to make it at Lower Academy, which is odd. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do it at Lower Academy
64 having a bit of issues with his stamina there.
That was close. He just rolled a little early.
Yeah.
So this will give 64 a little bit of an early lead on 64. Wow, nice. On Kitcot.
Yes, it will give 64 a bit of a lead on 64. That is indeed correct.
64, you know, the underdog in this matchup, needs all the little things he can get. I actually definitely agree with 64's play to not make a Bit Magic file here, because, you know, there's not really very many uses of back in time in this seed or in this dungeon layout that will require back in time, and will also require you to have a different Bitmagic file. The most prominent one that we'll likely see is the Tentalus skip back in time sequence, which requires a different Bitmagic setup than the one that Kitcot had.
Tumbleweed.
The tumbleweed. Let's go.
This seed is valid.
Most important item.
Very important.
Has been found. Also, I should probably pull up chat.
All right.
Chat.
So yeah, in the beginning, quite actually for SkyLive so far, still pretty much what we got so far.
I mean,
we got a sword and spiral charge.
A sword and spiral charge, pretty good start, honestly. Spiral charge will be nice because our runners started with the Emerald Tablet. If I am to believe the trackers,
have not seen
which
that
I
yet. I was
also
just
see on
about to
Kitcot's
ask.
screen.
I was just about to ask that.
Oh, 64 missing a jump.
That is unfortunate. Yeah. The swim of shame.
One of the swims of shame. Oh no, this is the swim of shame. The other one is the mini swim of shame. Unfortunate because that's going to cut down on 64's lead a little bit here. But missing that jump a little bit. Looks like his angle was a little odd, so he didn't get the exact cut he wanted. It happens. So now we'll get 2 more checks in the waterfall cave, and then, given that our starting pillar is Farron, we'll get to see the schools of thought with early surface here. Useless key piece, because there's nothing. Itemless cistern entry.
Oh god. Don't
Not another Jasnix race. We don't need more of those.
Not another Jasnix.
Oh, there's the
Ruby Tablet. Well,
okay.
That's interesting.
So it'll be
now
very
it's going to be interesting to see if one of our runners, if the runners go to Farron or to Eldon.
I think that we will see at least one of them go to Eldon immediately. Eldon is the most check-dense early region, especially itemless. But Farron has potentially 3 hintstones that our runners can grab. We haven't seen any hintstones yet, so we'll talk a little bit more about them.
Getting those rupees. Oh, 64 also.
Yeah, they both got the rupees. I like getting the rupees
that.
in this situation because it puts them over 50, which means that when they get a projectile, they'll be able to check. They'll be able to buy the 50 rupee item if it's worth buying.
Okay, 64 definitely getting the hintstone at Bamboo Island. Kitcot is going
taking
for
an
the
odd path.
spiral charge rock at Fun Fun?
I would assume that that's what he's going for. I don't like this pathing, personally.
Empty bottle
His part has a bottle, and his sec bomb has a crystal.
A crystal.
One singular crystal. Okay, got missing that. That happens.
Also, sometimes it happens that you just spam through those hint tags and you need to like level up and be like, wait, what did I just read? Happens. Oh, a
beetle.
That is interesting.
This could be the start of 64's demise here. That early projectile could be really important. Because it unlocks Beetle and it unlocks Deep Woods. That Beetle is also potentially logically required to access Ancient Cistern because you need to speak to Yerbal. Also, yes, Harm using outdated terminology like WAF, SMH.
Alright,
and Kitcot Frozen.
64 in Eldon here.
Is this EU Internet or is this SpeedGaming issues again?
God.
There we go.
We're back. We don't know what CJ just got, and maybe we'll read the hint. Eldon Volcano Trial
was dead, and that was something with a sword.
I think
he read those like
lightning. Has a sword.
But then he gets bodied by a tornado.
I'm pretty sure that was Sanchez Bosky that has a sword. So that is
I also think so.
That is very good.
It's unlikely that it was Ancient Sister and Bosky, considering that that's not a normally hinted location. So I kind of so I don't like this pathing from Kitcot, but I like the idea of checking this early Sky stuff, because if it gives him something like Digging Mitts or Bomb Bag, he's gonna get pretty rewarded for it potentially in Elden or Farron for that matter. Is there a bottle on the cliff? That is a bottle on the cliff. So just a beetle for him from the Spiral Charge Rock, so nothing really valuable. And nothing really valuable for 64 so far, it seems, either. Interesting, I've never seen that not work. Alright, so we got another hint coming up from Kitcot.
Another hint on Kitcot.
Treasure Room and Zelda's Blessing both have dead items.
Well,
I believe it was the second
Zelda's Blessing having a heart piece is good, though.
Yeah, that's a really good piece of knowledge because it's a free health refill, which could potentially push you up a heart container if you have 3. Our runners are on hero mode, so they do want an odd number of hearts, ideally. 64 got the harp? When? And why is that not tracked?
You sure that was the harp and not
he might have gotten a song.
Yeah, the tracker doesn't say anything.
It also doesn't say he got a song.
Oh. Now it does. That was a part of the Song of the Hero. Okay.
Yeah. So all songs use the same model as the harp. They have a different guide and get animation. They use the two-handed holding out animation as opposed to the one-handed super good item get animation. Like that one, for example. Silver rupees are nice at this stage. Honestly, that gets an extra item check, basically.
Right, 64 running to the cliff.
Getting the bottle.
Kitcot will not have to run there whenever he's going to Elden. Because he can just use his beetle.
He can pick it up with the beetle.
He just got.
Whenever
Kitcot is gonna go to Elden,
it looks like he's going to Elden.
Yeah.
Personally,
hoping
with the beetle, I would have gone.
Internet.
Personally, with the beetle, I would have gone to Farron first, I think, because beetle unlocks the Deep Woods Hint Stone and the Deep Woods chest, and the potential for early Thunderhead. 64 jumping over the bomb by accident.
That you do not want to do. Yeah, we're hoping that we can get Kitcot fixed in here.
Yep, we're working on it.
I'm hoping that it's not his internet. He did say that his OBS had a stroke right before the match.
Oh, I missed that, apparently.
So I hope it's not that.
There we go.
We're back. Let's go.
According to one of our trackers, it's not his internet. His regular stream appears to be fine. So yeah, so that was a Song of the Hero piece.
Yeah, this gives Kitcot quite some time to catch up again. Especially if he gets... Oh, that will not work.
Both of our runners making uncharacteristic mistakes.
Especially, I was about to say, especially if he does not miss the bomb, the bombable wall in the magma turf, but then that happens. So thanks, Kitcot. But hey, he can at least get his bottle with the beetle.
It's a little bit of a time save, but he still has to run that direction to grab the bomb flower to check the bombable wall check. 64 lamenting the fact that he got nothing, it looks like. He got 5 crystals, so we'll be interested to see if he dips back to Skyloft or goes to Farron here. Also, potentially to give us a second look at the, hintstone on the volcanic island here. Although, actually, advantage to 64 here is he has a bottle when he's finishing up his Sky Loop, so he will be able to get 2 additional checks that Kitcot will have to double back for.
That's true.
Those 2 checks being the Oriel and Pero Crystal Quest results for delivering the mushroom spores to Oriel and rescuing her bird. I believe this was a bloopy on the chandelier, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember. I
remember it being dead.
I remember Kitcot not getting it. So, it's gonna be bad.
64 electing to talk to the young customer there, setting up for a potential reverse bit warp into the SkyLive trial, which we'll talk about if it happens.
That would be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that so far.
Hey, I did it yesterday.
Oh, I could not watch the matches yesterday. And it cost me the race,
for that matter.
I could not see the matches yesterday, so I'm sorry.
It's fine. I'm just letting you know that I did it yesterday and it cost me the race because I used it to chase a sword, and there was another sword at the end of our second dungeon, and my opponent did not, like, waited to do the trial, and I got hard punished for chasing my go mode.
Damn. Feels bad, man. Alright, 64 getting the mushroom spores in here.
Yep. Very convenient that,
point,
you know...
What else do we still have? We got...
Trial Gate was a bottle.
Oh wait, we still have the entirety of Farron. Never mind.
Yeah, plus Oreo and Pero, and Bat 5, Bat 10.
Yeah.
So, quite a bit still.
Yeah, I was saying besides that. But we also know now that Petro is not... Wait, what did I want to say? Beetle! Beetle is in Logic now. Duh.
Oh yeah, Beetle. That is very true.
Because Kitcot does have a Beetle now. Let's take a look at what 64 gets in here.
Did 64 grab the Spinal Charge boulder near Lumpy?
I don't think he did yet.
Oh, that is the
harp. That is
actually the harp. Yeah, not. That opens 2 checks. So yeah, in this case, going to Elden first really paid off for our runners. Because they will not have to double back for the Bout of the Goddess check.
Is Kitcot directly going to Farron?
Oh, if Kitcot goes directly to Farron here, he's gonna get a little punished for it. But it makes sense from his point of view, because he can get his mushroom spores now.
Yeah, I guess.
So, like, this play is reasonable. We just know... So the other reason that 64 probably didn't go immediately to Farron here was that he didn't have a projectile. But now I think we see 64 with motivation to go back to Skyloft, so we can see our first diversion here.
Yeah, probably.
Kitcot looking like he has nunchuck issues, and then
Kitcot's internet being, or well, we're not sure if it's Kitcot's internet yet, but the restream apparently does not like Kitcot.
Yeah, only Kitcot, it seems, for that matter.
Alright, what is he gonna get here?
I was like, wait, why didn't the Bout of the cutscene? Speaking of Bout of the Goddess.
Speaking of Ballad of the Goddess, that is French vanilla.
Yeah. One check away from being vanilla.
Yeah. Alright, let's take a look at that hint from Kitcot here.
Oh, stamina. Essential bow is a gratitude.
Crystals,
oh no! That was Lanayru Trial has bow.
Lanayru? Oh my...
Let's go! Hard required trial.
Damn. I did not see the item. I just read the check, but I did not see the item. So, well, we're definitely gonna be seeing a trial in here. So, let's go, folks.
Well, we also don't know which trial we'll be seeing. If previous matches are anything to be aware of, it's gonna...
Never mind. Now 64 is getting the bad end of the restream as well.
0764.
You'll be missed. Oh, we're back. Just in time to get the item, maybe? Yes? What's
so
it gonna
get
be?
on Colin's letter here. 64 got the harp, so he was able to check this. Ooh!
Gale!
Water Dragon
Okay.
Scale. Very good item. Also
That's
required.
interesting.
So 64 going to Farron here with a huge advantage over Kitcot in terms of the ability to do checks. Because he now has... He's one item from logical access to Lake Floria. So... He needs either Claw Shots or Gust Bellows in order to scale the Great Tree, and then he can use the Beetle to wake up Yerbil, and then he can jump into Lake Floria. Alternatively, he could also just jump up on a fence that's a little too low.
Beetle. The joys of ringing Beetle spell with
that?
the Beetle.
That is a rare... I would have picked that up if I was Kitcot. That rare treasure could be the difference between being able to and not being able to afford items at Beetle's shop.
Alright, Kitcot will go to
So Kitcot going directly to
Lake Floria.
doing that trick.
Wait, I just realized also that the scale that we're getting is hard required, as well as this one.
Oh, look, there. So I was talking about Gust Bellows to climb the Great Tree. There's the Gust Bellows.
Yeah, so that's definitely in logic now.
Yep. And also the whip, also hard required.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't see Kitcot go. Nola's gift is dead, and Crystal's on Skyward
trial.
Yeah, 64 can go full clear Cistern right now. If the Cistern yields something valuable, 64 has a major advantage over Kitcot here.
That's true.
I mean, even if it doesn't, Kitcot is going to do the same thing here, surely. Heart Container. 64 is probably happy to see a Heart Container at some point in the season. And Din's Power. Not the song we're looking for, still. 64 forgetting to take... no, where's he going? Oh, Shed Chest. Okay, this makes sense. I'm not a huge fan of this routing. It depends on where he goes afterwards. I personally would have done the shortcut over to the Betro area and gotten Night Crystals. Although 64 might be choosing not to do those crystals.
So far, we've seen neither Spirit of the Sword End.
And the Let's
go. Jaznix, I hope you're happy.
Jaznix, I hope you're watching, and I hope that you feel validated. So 64 is... He did buy the Gust Bell, so he could clean Malara's house. I'm surprised he's not going for that, actually.
I would assume he's probably just going to Farron now. And
yeah, he wants to
likely
like,
gonna
bum
full
rush
Cistern.
There's Jaznix.
Let's go. So now Kitcot... Oh, wait.
So now Kitcot is electing to grab
he's
it.
electing
he
to
probably
get that.
feels like he's running out of checks. So that's a little bit of time loss, because he should have just grabbed it before. And then Kitcot will be yeah, we have not seen any Spirit of the Sword hints yet. You are correct, Flo, which is quite strange considering there should be 8 of them placed.
Can't wait for all of them to be in the weirdest locations, like
2
Temple
on
of
Shipyard,
Time.
2 on Temple of Time, 2 in caves. Claw Shot's never gonna show up.
Summit as
There's
well.
not exactly much left that can beat Spirit of the Sword, really. Our runners need the Sea Chart. Oh, actually, they need the Claw Shot to the Caves key anyway.
Yeah, that's kind of still required.
Alright, so in about a minute
Nehru's
and a half
Wisdom
here,
is also still required.
Yeah, Nehru's Wisdom is at large here. That's very true.
Wait, our runners need... Did we miss something? That where Caves key is? Or... Why do both our runners have Caves key on the tracker?
Wait, yeah, wait, hang on a second. Why do they
Did we miss that?
Did we both miss them? Oh, it was Magma in Magma Turf? Okay.
Okay.
I guess we didn't see either of them do that check somehow. Good job, us.
Well, good job. Best comms out here.
Hey, it happens. Leave us alone, Flo. Also, so Kitcot's decision to go to Lake Floria first here leads into a little bit of awkward pathing here as well. Because otherwise you could check the hint stone and then come back. Speaking of one, was that Central Skyloft?
That was one Spirit of the Sword Hand. I did not see for which region though.
I believe it was Central Skyloft. Which could be... what have we gotten there so far?
Ruby Tablet?
Yeah, Ruby, Dins, Monka Dins.
No,
We already know that the Ruby Tablet is hard required because of Cave's Key. Not even just logically required. That's a hard requirement.
Oh, Kitcot going into Thunderhead. Interesting.
From his point of view, this decision makes a lot of sense. Actually,
yeah, I guess
it was a Sphere Zero. It's a Sphere Zero item was valid. So, digging mitts.
Counterclockwise Thunderhead dance game.
I still prefer counterclockwise Thunderhead, even though I got punished for it once the other day. Dins is dead, and something in Farron is dead. So our runners only need to worry about the first two checks at the Isle of Song, which means they don't need to worry about coming back with the Goddess White Sword. In fact, they can get both checks right now, for that matter. 64 with no visual reaction.
64 is a machine.
64 with the stoic face there.
Alright, let's see. What do we get in here? Gonna get two checks.
Let's see. So, unfortunately, we're not seeing anything new on 64's side. But we will be shortly.
We do see something new on...
There's Courage
and
5 more Gratitude Crystals. Kitcot up to 20, so it'll be interesting to see if we see him collect loose crystals. Up to 20, up to like 30 here, potentially. Alright, Kitcot gonna go get one more check, which is out of logic for him, but not a huge deal. He's just gonna dive here onto this platform and drop down. 64 forgetting that he can use the beetle here. Unless he's planning on going into Great Tree. Yeah, he is. Okay. Oh, that's the other Mitts.
There's the other Mitts.
Which is Mitts locked. So, there's that.
Interesting.
Could see some... With this early Manga Mitts, we could see something in Volcano Summit, dig spot.
I mean, who knows when Kitcot will get his first Mitts? Or when 64 will get his second Mitts?
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean it's early. It just means that there's a Mitts before that one. So Kitcot's gonna head directly to Elden here. This could be what costs Kitcot the race here, depending on what's in Elden. You know, it's not decided yet, but you know, if there's not something required here in Elden and something pans out for 64 here with Scale in Lake Floria / Ancient Cistern, like 64 has a sizable lead over Kitcot.
That is very true.
Very cool, route diversion here, though.
None of them really want to drop down to losers bracket since since they will be facing Gymnast in their second match in losers bracket.
Yeah, the loser. Well, that's assuming Gymnast beats Harm.
Well, yes, that's true. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, but you know, no offense, Harm. Harm our bottom seed, and Jim are the winner of the Season 1 tourney of Skyward Sword Randomizer. Alright, 64 is headed directly for Cistern. No, he's headed for... No, he's headed for Cistern. Okay. I really like the way 64's pathing has played out for him here. He's gotten very lucky that it's played out for him, but he's also, like, capitalizing off of the items he's gotten very, very well. So, he is playing his heart out today. Missing fence up there happens. Extra wallet and magma turbo. I didn't see what was on the other item. I think it was just a red rupee, though.
Yeah, that was indeed a red rupee.
We're having some issues with fence up. There we go. So far, nothing in Eldon. He's got 6 more checks in Upper Eldon to check out here. One of which we know is dead, because we saw a hint for it. I cannot wait for the Eldon trial gate has Nehru's Wisdom hint that's going to inevitably come up here. Kitcot missing circles, unfortunately. We can all make funny.
Well, wasn't Kitcot the one who made the circles tutorial?
Yes, Kitcot did make a tutorial for circles.
99% all the time.
It looked good to me. I don't know what was up with that.
Ooh, 64 going to...
Isn't the east part dead? Didn't we see a hint about that?
I think it was crystals.
Ah, okay. If it was crystals, then this play makes a lot of sense. 64 missing the jump slash, or the angle there for his roll. I prefer the side hop method there, but to each their own. Kitcot letting his stamina refill. He's gonna do a strat here where he... I've literally never seen that before. I thought the only way to do that was to stutter sprint. Dang. This is a bottle, says chat. I'm inclined to believe chat here.
A bottle? Then this does not make any chat.
Did 64 not see the hint potentially? Is it a hint that 64 hasn't seen?
It might this have been the deep woods?
It might be the deep woods himstone. Sky and Academy are Spirit of the Sword. I'm not taking notes because I didn't have time to get notes set up.
Interesting. What did we see so far in Sky?
Beetle?
Beetle.
What does Beetle get? Oh, there could be oh, okay. So we know that Bo is locked behind Amber Tablet and Nehru's. And we don't know where the other Beetle is, which means that Bo is unlikely to be logically accessible to cut the spider's thread.
It might also be that our slingshot is...
Oriel does also count as Sky. We did see Harp there.
Beetle locked. Oh, true. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Also, Beetle for Beetle's shop. That's also a possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, all we have
a lot
to see
of ways
is boss
where
on,
our Beetle could be Way of the Hero.
I'm gonna yell at you, Flo.
I'm sorry, I meant Spirit of the Sky.
Spirit of the Sky, close enough. Yeah, Harp is always Spirit of the
Skyward Sword. Obviously. Aggressive Sword in Knight Academy and Rogue Rupee. Well, that sword was the practice chest, which we know already.
Yeah.
I would be very surprised if either of our runners made it here without getting that sword.
Yeah, right. So 64 unfortunately does not have the claw shots, which means that his routing here is going to be a little inefficient. That is not an item. You can tell by the animation when, like, what type of item you're going to get sometimes. So.
There's the
boss key. Dead. Kitcot's 0 for 6 checks in Eldon so far.
Ooh.
This is not looking good for him here. He's got
I mean,
two left.
it would be even better for him, basically, if it's the last checked item. Because that means that 64 likely will
We'll do
also
the whole
have
thing,
to
yeah.
full clear Elden.
This is where I'm gonna go around this room the intended way. I believe we'll see him do the roll jump here to skip this climbing section. It's kind of precise. Oh, it's the front hop, not a roll jump. Right. I think.
Kitcot will have to climb here. Does not have claw shots either. Oh, now 64 gets that front hop.
There we go.
Alright, Kitcot does not have Fire Shield earrings, so he cannot enter Summit in here.
Unfortunately for him. So, but also on the fortunate side for Kitcot here is that Cistern does not seem to be panning out at all here for 64, other than, you know, it being a required dungeon. So it's likely that Kitcot's going to go through these same checks that 64 is doing, so it's not a huge deal. Nothing. He's got one check left.
Did 64 already check the other two checks in Lake Floria?
He has not, so he will probably be going backwards to Lake Floria after this. So that was not the requirement.
Also, do we know what's on the other 100 ruby? I don't think we know what's on the other 100
we do
ruby
not.
checks for Beetle.
This could be interesting to see that from Kitcot.
That's another wallet. Yeah, it was very interesting that 64 did not even, once he got his gust blows, he didn't even check what was on there. He immediately went out again.
Malara? Oh,
no,
the
on
third.
Beetle.
Yeah. Well, that was the second, so I assume that he wants to go back in to, like, buy the second. But 64, you know, Kitcot visibly stressed over that one.
Yeah.
It looks like he didn't grab anything there.
Oh, yes.
Kitcot is very
nervous.
aware that he may have made an error here. So I believe... So does Kitcot have spores? Did he pick them up in...
I don't think so.
Farron? Okay, he's flying under Skylab, so he is going to the volcanic island to pick up mushroom spores.
Also,
I thought he was going to go to
does not
Skylab
even
here.
have a bottle track.
He should have one.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he has one, but
Yes.
the tracker does not say so. Wink wink at our trackers.
To be fair, Harm's computer is dying at the moment.
That is true. I just like
So 64
to
doing
make
something
fun
a
of
little
our
interesting here.
trackers.
He pulled that switch to open the water there because he's gonna want to actually climb the rope rather than climbing the statue here. There's his first small key, I believe.
Yeah.
Actually, no, he's not gonna climb the rope because he knows that last check has to be a small key. Here's hoping he actually remembers that.
Well, he did not. Did he check map chest already?
Yeah, he did. He took the whip hooks.
Okay.
And then jumped down.
Did he also deck? But I don't think he's checked the.
The vine chest is the small key.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is the small key. Oh yeah, duh. I'm smart.
Dodging the Style Master there, Jenin.
Not yet.
We will not get to Jen.
Not out of the green yet.
It's not out of there yet. And
no,
he has dodged Jenin. No jamming for us. So he's gonna go backwards through this door. Use the key here.
64. Kitcot basically landing in Fletch. Oh, Kitcot now also going for Colin's ladder, which
So Kitcot
was
will get his scale here soon.
scale.
So
Exactly.
nothing in Cistern for 64 here so far. Where are our items?
Huh.
It could be on the heart container or the flame. Could be Betro. Could be Betro 30. I believe Kitcot has 25 crystals. I'm not sure though.
Even if he has only 20, he definitely has access to Betro 30.
He has access to Bat 30. I don't know where he got crystals that 64 didn't at this point. Has anyone checked Betro 5 and 10 yet?
I don't think so.
Skyloft Trial is crystals.
Either of them enter Betro.
So yeah, so it could be Betro. Could be Lake Floria. So this is potentially an opportunity for Kitcot to fall further behind or take a little bit of a lead here with Betro if he goes and gets Betro today. Like this trip. You're good, Zenra. Because, you know, Harm's computer is doing the dead. Unfortunately.
Well, what do we learn from that? Never install a beta as your
Windows 11 is released, my dude.
Yes, that's the problem. I think Windows releases public betas as release versions.
Because everyone knows that no one installs public betas anyway.
Hmm.
Right, so we should see Kitcot go to... So Kitcot's gonna have a tough choice here. Oh, he's missing the belt. There we go.
No.
Right, so this is gonna give him something. I forget what this was. A heart container. And crystals, maybe? No,
and
dins. We knew that.
Yes. So now Kitcot is gonna get Gus Bellows and...
Well, we don't know what he's gonna spend his money on here.
Well, yes.
He's going to at least get Gus
100
Bellows. Yeah.
Item, basically. He has to.
What was on 3? I don't remember.
Bellows and the whip.
Right, he is buying the whip immediately.
He has to, basically.
I don't know, this is one of those situations where I feel like you could that he should have save scummed this. Because he has exactly enough rupees to check everything in this situation. So, like, if 2 and, like, 2nd and 3rd 100 is dead, which it could be, we don't know. So he should dip back in here. See, yeah. He can't buy this next item. It's crystals.
Crystals. He does not opt to buy those.
He doesn't have money.
Wait, doesn't he have...
He had 215 rupees. So...
Oh, never mind. Yeah, okay.
So that means there are 40 logically accessible crystals at this point.
Checking the shed. Which
following in 64's footsteps at this point. It was dead, if I remember.
I can't remember. Dead. That sounds right.
Oh, did 64 have issues with this fight?
Oh, right. Bugnet.
Oh, he died! Oh, no.
Oh, that is something you don't want to see. You don't want to die to Colossus.
Oh, I guess he doesn't have Master Sword or Bomb, so he can't actually one-cycle phase 1.
Yeah.
Alright, so here's a new check from Kitcot's side. It's the Gus Bellows locked check on Skyloft Village.
Interesting. How often did I already say interesting in my commentary? Often enough, probably.
Pretty often.
So yeah.
So also, if this pans out for Kitcot, this could be huge for him.
Very inclined to see what is on the show now.
Yeah, because we know there are 40 crystals in
I'm pretty sure that Kitcot is gonna go to Betro after this. He has to, basically.
This is an odd play. So, this is an odd play if he chooses not to go to Betro here.
I mean, I guess if he gets I don't know what. Bombs or like claw shots, then
Well,
maybe.
even claw shots, it's dead.
Well,
Okay.
never mind.
So 64 is vindicated for skipping it. Guys, with another delayed response on the second net appearance, for that matter.
Alright, here we go. Oh, loading zone man. Let's go.
This is a recently discovered. So I really don't like this from Kitcot here because he has 5 crystals from 30.
Does he have 25?
He does.
Only...
This is a really weird play.
I definitely would have collected 5 singles at this point to go to the turn with 30.
That's why I was surprised that he sequenced the way he did. I would have sequenced differently and ended with Colin's letter.
Does he really only have 25, or does he think that he has 30? Or does he maybe have?
I guess he's banking
30?
on 5 on bat 5-10.
Oh, he's already shaking his head. He knows there's nothing here. He probably knows that he should have gotten those 5 singles.
$20.
Yeah, Kitcot does not look happy at all.
You could see the cringe.
Yeah, he's not happy at all.
64, when you're watching this back, you can just side hop to avoid those, and you stay, like, in line to, like, you know, trigger the attack. And I find that side hopping is significantly more consistent than backflipping to avoid these.
Now he's got money for the crystal pack.
That's so true!
Oh, God.
Oh, he's not even gonna get it! He's leaving! Oh my god!
Oh! Interesting.
Pepe Hen's mobile delay for Jazzniks. Come on! 64 getting bad co-op dose RNG here, unfortunately.
Kitcot going back to Farron.
He's going to Cistern. There's not a chance he's doing anything other than going to Cistern.
Huh?
Landing it in.
No.
Okay, he picked the wrong
that was a misclick.
Okay.
You might check.
So 64 is going to be
first,
just.
But I don't think that's reasonable.
64 is going to be just about a length of an ancient cistern.
Yeah. Okay.
Ahead. And Kitcot's done so much more than 64 at this point. 64,
yeah,
Kitcot is closing the gap hard on 64 here.
Yeah, I guess 64's death to Colossus was also not good for him.
Yeah, no. Very interesting that Cistern had... I don't think Cistern had... Did Cistern have a crystal pack? I don't remember. And a bottle. Which means it's not actually Baron.
Wasn't Bosky a crystal pack?
I don't remember. No, Bosky was a small key.
Never mind.
1 ancient cistern is my favorite measurement of time. Yeah, me too. Oh, well, I guess that answers that question. So yeah, so 40 crystals definitely in logic now, with only getting 5 loose, which makes it much more...
Oh, Kitcot also opting to get that money.
Oh yeah! I'm surprised that 64 didn't get any of those. Oh, 64's gonna get the gold in Waterfall.
Alright, fair. Not sure if that's any faster than that. Probably not.
Well, 64 needs to check more than Kitcot does at this point. Kitcot has all the money he needs now. 64 needs more money than that.
Yeah.
Kitcot getting a really fast clip here. A sword!
Ooh, interesting. But we know that it's definitely not Din's power. Where we need to go.
We are 1 sword from, like, hunting for our requirements for... So Kitcot electing to take a little bit of a different pathing here than 64. I don't know if it's going to pay off here or not.
Map.
Oh, that had to be the map, yeah.
There.
So, Cistern with literally nothing. So Kitcot's gonna have to do Cistern clip a second time, unfortunately. Actually, I guess he can just run back.
Maybe Kitcot is banking on the Bokoblin being dead. Which which might be very good for him.
Well, the problem is that he's gonna have to check it anyway, because he's running out of checks otherwise. What is he?
Well, he can't just get the waterfall chest.
Oh, he's going for a cool trick. I've never seen this trick before.
What is he doing? All right.
That's a super cool trick. So 64 did remember the rupee.
Kitcot is not opting to open the waterfall yet. Okay,
is
getting
Sister
the boss key
locked
first.
Here? No, because you just go around the dungeon the long way.
Yeah. Nothing in Cistern is claw shot locked.
Claw shots can open stuff in Cistern.
Well, yes, they can, but if you have all the vanilla items at this point... Okay, well, you don't have Hook Beetle, but...
Yeah, you don't need claw shots to get there. You just need whip.
Yeah.
Because you just do the basement segment and do the monk-ass tunnel.
Alright, let's take a look at 64. Another bottle. Also, Kitcot did not do East Chest, by the way.
No, you go into Cistern, you use the whip to raise the waterfall. You do not need a small key to go to the basement. The only check that is small key locked in the dungeon is potentially going to the boss and the whip chest. So it has to be bat 30 or bat 40.
Question mark is ahead is good.
Oh right, there's a locked door in the basement. Yao's right, actually. So yes, Cistern is claw shot locked here.
Huh? No.
Because you need a small key to get through the basement. He's right.
Well, but you don't. No, why would you need it?
To get to the, because there's the locked door in the basement after the Bokoblin. Yeah, it doesn't mean anything here. 4-hour runners.
I'm confused. Maybe. Alright, Kitcot's get the boss key. Is he skipping on the Boko? He is! Damn!
He might be gambling on map here.
Yes, but he's gonna realize that...
Right, I'm going to the tracker to confirm this logic nonsense. Okay, Cistern, give me whip, scale, bellows, beetle.
I don't think bellows really matter.
Well, it's logical access to Nate Floria.
Oh, true. Yeah. Duh. Oh! 64 going to Elden now.
Getting baited! Ah, that's unfortunate.
Getting hard baited.
Because we know that this is dead, so...
If Kitcot does not make any major mistakes in here, like dying to Collectors, he should probably be ahead pretty soon.
Yeah. That's really unfortunate.
I,
for one, want to see a 64-bit victory here. Did 64 never come back for this chest?
I guess not. Guess he was like, might as well come back whenever I get... Whenever I get... Oh, well, there's crystals for him. Whenever I get mids. I guess that was his line of thoughts here. Kitcot having some issues with the whip there. He is going for the mana, but yeah, you don't have the items you need for the mana.
Kitcot not having issues with. Yeah, Kitcot getting substantially better RNG at that.
Yeah. Oh! Ooh!
Did you not? Did you not kill that Pyro? I'm really confused about how he died there.
64 still not showing any sign of emotion.
I'm convinced that 64 has lost his ability to feel in, like, he's, like, traded it for, like, every ounce of information he can store about execution in Skyward Sword.
Are we sure that 64 is actually human and not an android?
64, when you watch this back, remember, we do love you. It's just so easy to make jokes at your expense in this situation. And you know it's flaw in me. Like, we're gonna make the jokes at your expense if we're given the opportunity to.
We make joke at everyone's expense, to be fair. So we're totally not biased. We're negatively biased towards everyone.
Yeah. We're treating everyone equally. Is he? Dang, I thought he was gonna leave for a second. If he left, that would have been absurd. Oh no! Kitcot realizes that he has to go check Boko now.
Is he doing it?
Sure.
Is he going
that
back
reaction was not the face of a man who is happy with the item he just got.
No, he's definitely not.
That was a very obvious, oh shit. Or something of that variety.
Big question is, does he
go back for it?
Does he have the courage to skip it?
He does not.
He's going back.
He's losing some time to that. Sky Sots and Academy Sots, we knew all of this. So we've seen 3 of them now.
Okay, he's safe scumming the check, basically. Okay.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's fine. I don't know if Death or bigger safe scumming is faster in this situation. Without bombs, I really don't know.
Probably equally.
Yeah. So it has to be Betro 30 or 40 at this point. Right?
Pretty sure.
Or Beetle 100, like Beetle 103 or something.
That could very well also still be. Which, yeah.
I'm trying to think where the other Crystal Pack 64 hasn't gotten is at this point.
Another one in Elden?
Is there another one in Elden? I don't remember. Well, now I think Death Warping is probably faster. Red Rupee, we knew that. So we're gonna throw the bomb and then go check out the Hidden Stone. I believe we've seen this Hidden Stone. I don't remember what it said though. This is still very much anyone's race. Which is insane considering that we're an hour in at this point.
Yeah.
I would not consider 64 to be ahead by very much, if at all, at this point.
No.
Because
This
he's going to do the rest of Albin, and then Kitcot's going to do the rest of Floria. And then 64 still hasn't done any Betro or any of Thunderhead.
It's a weird line of Beetle, honestly.
Yeah, that was odd. I don't know why he didn't fly in a straight line there. But we're an hour into this seed, and there is no clear leader, which is really insane. Alright, he's electing to Death Lord over saving. Which means that saving there actually lost him more than just the time to save. Because now he has to walk back to the entrance, too. It's like 2 rolls worth of
Damn,
movement.
2 rolls. That's like, I don't know, a whole second.
Honestly, if you roll at the right angle, you could probably do that in 1 roll, not gonna lie. Kitcot very visibly not happy. Although he's also kind of stoic right now, so.
I'll be right back.
Alright, so what do we see our runners doing next? Probably Kitcot going and getting 5 loose crystals and doing Betro. are playing it very safe, or very risky there with that stamina usage there. Barely making it to the thing. Back to the ledge. Ah, just barely missing the vent cycle. Yeah, it's very true. The loser of this match basically faces Jim, and 64 just got the thing where he doesn't have to do the jump slash to get up there. That's pretty rare, and we don't know what causes it. So, but yeah, so like Senator said in chat, the winner of this match is going to go on to face Jasnix, who is the person who sent Jim to the loser's bracket. And then, the loser goes to the loser's bracket and faces the winner of Harmyon versus Jim. Which, no offense, Harm, is probably going to be Jim. A betting man puts his money on Jim in that matchup. Jim, surprisingly, not our #1 seed in this tourney. Our #1 seed slot is taken by your average Link with a perfect 105
Did I miss anything?
Score. No.
Did we already see Ballad of the Goddess?
We did, from 64.
Okay.
Alright, so 64 is going to be the first to like start treading new territory here for us. Potentially. This is probably a 2-hour-ish seed. Because they're only missing like 7 items or so. They're missing the Linear tablet.
7 items or so.
They're missing the Linear tablet, the claw shots, and the C chart. They're also missing Nehru's / bow, but they can do the RBM if I'm not mistaken. It is not a fun RBM though to do. Oh no, 64 is not going to start treading new territory. He's going directly into Thunderhead here. No, I don't think we have a 3rd sword hinted yet. The hinted sword was, practice sword chest. So actually here, 64, this is gonna be like neck and neck. $64 should be leaving Thunderhead around the same time that Kitcot is leaving.
Kitcot's
Kitcot
making some stretches.
A little bit ahead of 64 here. You can see the amount of stress on both of our runners here.
Sorry, I shouldn't be eating and commentating at the same time.
No worries. It's like 7 p.m. Over there for you, so like I get it.
It's actually past 8 p.m. already.
Oh right, DST just ended it for you guys, right?
Yeah.
So you're 5 hours ahead now, and not 6, which means my math was extra wrong because I forgot it was already 3 p.m.
Good job, CJ.
Time zones are hard. We're gonna leave it at that.
Proud IU.
Quote 19.
Alright, where's Kitcot going? Going back to Farron?
Farron? Question mark? What hasn't he done?
Does he?
Oh, great tree!
Oh. Okay. Well. They really don't want to go to patrol.
So... Well, Kitcot's trying not to isolate checks here. Because, like, at this point, Kitcot probably knows that 64, or that there's a chance that 64 has already done all of this, so he needs to, like, cover all his ground here. Harm starts the run, sees the dungeons, and forfeits. I think Harm will play out the match. Harm is usually pretty good about playing out matches, in my experience.
Oh, Kitcot, don't die.
He's good. Most calculated.
Alright, 64 also with his second mids now.
So 64 now has the Magma mids, which means he will be able to get that extra check in Volcano Summit, which is a hinted check, so he should see it. No.
Kitcot does as well, though. But I think...
Well, yeah.
I think
making that in one blow, damn.
If 64 basically finishes his Skyloft cleanup in here, he's basically gonna be neck on neck with Kitcot again.
I actually do think that 64 is a little bit ahead here. Reevaluating this after Kitcot has made this decision. I've literally never seen anyone not kill that Deku Baba. Writes GG and continues to play. Yeah. It's an honor to get to play against Jim. Well, okay, that's poor phrasing. It's always fun to race against Jim, because Jim is always such a good sport about everything. And, you know, Jim usually doesn't do a lot of races, which is why it's such an honor to get to race against him. You know, the amount of people who get to race against Jim in a tourney is pretty limited. So, we will get to find out here. So, 64 is going to hit 35 crystals, I believe, which means that we should see him do a Night Skyloft loop. So our runners are, like, neck and neck here. Because 64 does still have to... Well, actually, I guess Kitcot has not bought the crystal pack either. So. Alright. Amber Tablet on...
Is it gonna be the third 100 Ruby item?
Honestly, seeing, like, races like this makes me super hyped for the Season 2 tourney coming up soon, TM. What is that? Is that a Heedle? Oh, that's the claw shots!
Oh, that's useful.
Those would have been nice for Ancient Cistern.
Yeah. 64 still no reaction at all.
Yeah, no reaction at all for 64. The thing is that claw shots don't even do anything here, do they?
Yeah, we basically need Amber Tablet on patrol 30 or 40 now.
Oh, Zelda's Closet.
Right. True.
This is so tight.
I guess Kitcot is also electing to go there now.
I mean, this just makes sense in this situation.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense, but still.
All of our runners' routing have been very solid from their perspectives.
Could very well also be Betrayal. Although, I guess at this point you need to have seen a Betrayal Way of the Hero Hand or something like that.
I mean, you don't need to have seen it because it could just not be hinted.
True.
There
Well,
it is.
there's the
There it
tablet.
is.
64 slightly in the lead.
Still having never checked Metro. Literally never. I am shocked that 64 is not going to grab boost crystals here.
Kitcot not happy.
Kit got very upset about this. Oh god.
Oh.
The visible. The visible.
He knows he's behind.
What?
Oh, now 64 is making a bit magic. Interesting. I don't know why you would make a bit magic pile
skip here
out of right now.
Okay, so this tells me that we may have missed a hint because this is no. Oh, is he gonna RBM the Skyloft trial or the not the Skyloft trial?
No,
the Lineru trial.
Oh,
because if he's gonna go down the RBM Lineru trial path route here, it means he's in go mode. Otherwise, I would not expect 64 to do anything like that. Outside of that.
Well, he's still missing another sword.
Oh wait, can we not do the trial here? You need a bit saved new game file, and then you need to like play it up through. It's a stupidly long setup, but if you if it skips another trial, the grimace.
Magmative Wave the hero.
Spirit of the sword.
Spirit of the sword, I mean.
Oh, Kitcot's going directly for Lineru. This could be the turn of the tide turner.
I like this. I like this, honestly.
Is that Heedle? That's Heedle. But Hook Beetle doesn't do anything here. Oh, logical Lineru. Well, no, Mines access, actually.
Well, yeah.
We don't have Bomb Bag. This race is insane.
If there's something in mines, then... Ah, my god. I do not trust myself to declare any winner here right now.
Okay, I was like, is we're going back to Farron somehow with no checks to do? Jasnick is confirming that this is for Tentala skip. I guess if he's not going
Kitcot
to
not checking the chest behind the landing.
The landing chest. Kitcot playing kinda sloppily.
Or he's intentionally trying to skip it. Whenever he's going back to mines.
I guess he can get it when he comes back to us. I don't know. That's such an odd play here.
It is odd, but
right,
you know.
Hintstone, what do you got for us?
Hintstone.
Desert Spirit of the Sword. So that means that
probably
means
and
or Nehru's is here. 5 more crystals.
Crystals.
Oh, Golo's dead. I was like, why didn't he check Golo? But we got hinted about Golo.
Oh, was it? Did we?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I just remember it was dead.
64.
Seed Shard! Oh no!
This is...
That could be very bad for Kitcot. Because depending on when he likes to go back to mines.
I hate to see it. You really hate to see it.
That means that Nehru's is in desert. Because there's no other Spirit of the Sword items left.
Yeah. That's gotta be it.
I guess it could be like earrings or something like that.
Unless it's something that leads to Nehru's.
Yeah. Or no, because we know that swords aren't vanilla, so
it could also never mind. Forget. It could also be bombs.
So it can't be a sword. It has to be Nehru's or something leading to Nehru's at this point. With that hint, 64 is effectively in go mode, I think. Minus a sword.
Whew. This is rough.
I think Patro is completely barren.
Damn.
Also, can we get Hook Beetle marked for 64, please, trackers? Thank you. So if there's a Hook Beetle locked check in desert. That is the Spirit of the Sword check. It's I think we give this one a 64. There's neighbors.
Okay.
So claw lock. So he's gonna go get bow.
Okay, Kitcot
He
does not have C-Chart. This is... Ooh.
This is absurdly close. So 64 is going to go around desert the other way. This is going to pay off dividends for 64's pathing. Because he's going to get to end at the trial. Also, this is the illusion of a headness. I think I want to give this a 64 right now.
Yeah. Definitely.
Mugged! Our first mugging. 64
I mean,
is not going to do the hook beetle fight. 64, what are you doing?
You know, you got a hook beetle there, 64, right? That opens that fight for you. Alright, 64 also got neighbors now.
Wait, isn't there a sword on boss key chest in Sandship?
True.
64 is in go mode. Well, no,
he is.
Technically. I forgot about that. Okay, look, there's a lot happening right now.
Ah, man, I feel sorry for
Kitcot could also be in go mode, and he goes and does the Sansi skip.
That's a fair trial. Shortest trials of all.
Yeah. Also, guys, Kitcot also has neighbors. Trackers, please.
Our trackers are overwhelmed by what is going on as well.
By the chaos of this scene. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No shade at our trackers. Our trackers are wonderful. Shout out to our trackers, by the way.
Yeah, exclamation mark T or tracker, I don't know.
I don't know if it's T or trackers in SGL, but let's find out.
Something of those. Oh, exclamation mark C also works, I guess.
Exclamation mark T does not. Oh, it's eating inputs? Okay. Oh, so C words.
It eats inputs instead of mails. He's Batman.
Oh, 64 missing! I didn't even notice that 64 missed harp cancel.
Oh.
I believe Kitcot got it.
Yeah. This gives him a bit of a match.
Not a huge deal.
Technically. No. Let's speculate. If Kitcot full clears desert, what is he doing afterwards? He's gotta go back to mines, right?
No, he might go back to Skyloft. Because he doesn't have the ability to get through mines.
But I really hope he goes back to mines and like, especially I just want him to check the first chest behind the landing. Did he realize that he skipped it? I hope he realized that he skipped it.
He might be trying to skip it until he gets bomb bag or something.
I seriously hope not. Kitcot, please don't.
Alright, Kitcot has about 2 minutes on 64 here.
If he goes right back, well, he still needs to finish desert.
If he, like, goes directly to if he goes and starts doing Sansi skip, I think that we give this to, like, the lead to 64.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. He got the weird roll. You've heard of weird shots in OOT. Get ready for weird rolls in SS. Tight pathing from 64 there. Try to think. We don't know where Sanship boss key is. We know it's not in bow or boss key chest. Unlikely that either of our runners get.
Ah, man, Kitcot.
Where's he?
Where's
he going?
Hook beetle fight?
Sandsea! He can go to Sandsea!
Is he?
He's going to cave, so he's either backtracking the mines or doing Sandsea.
God. Oh my.
Oh my god.
This is my heart.
This race is so close. Everyone who's tuned in was in for a treat today.
No, I don't think Kitcot gambles on skippers here. I'm pretty sure he's.
I really don't
choosing
think he
to do
does.
Fancy skip. He's
Let's see
got
which way
it.
he heads. He's heading to the right. He's pathing to the right.
Go
He's
to
either
the
doing
right.
Fancy skip or he's going to skippers.
Please don't go to skippers, Kitcot. Please don't do this to me.
The thing is that if he goes and does Fancy skip, that's like a 5 to 7 minute setup. Alright, 64 finishing the trial here. I didn't pay attention to what time Kitcot got the bow. He entered Sansi at like 1:18:15. Kitcot playing very nervously, it feels like.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for this
Tension
interview.
is real. I think
Yeah,
you can feel the tension.
You could cut the tension with a knife.
Yes.
I think that's the American expression. He's doing it! He's gonna do Sansi skip!
Holy.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
This is such a long setup, though, I'm pretty sure.
He might be able to do it good with execution, though.
What is 64 looking for? 64, you're in go mode! I guess he's checking a fast check.
Sword?
He could be checking a fast check for a sword to avoid boss key. That's a reasonable call there, actually, I guess. I can't wait for there to have been a sword on Hook Beetle the whole time.
Well, no. Never mind. He wouldn't be flying out.
I forget how to do Sansi skip, not gonna lie.
You need to pick up the crystal in the Blockwing cage. So first off, you need a new game file.
You need a bit-save new game file.
And then you need to RBM the start flags on it, I think. Where is Kika going?
No, he needs to RBM the Betro flag onto it.
Okay.
And then save it. 64,
okay.
Please.
That is something you can do.
So 64 is like... Oh, he got hit! So 64 is like dead. 64... No. 64 is dead like 2 minutes behind Kitcot here. Like 2.5 minutes. On entering Sansi, but...
Is that door open?
That's why he bump filed too.
Yeah, then it should be open. Oh my god, this is...
Okay, so we have to explain back in time real quick, because we didn't talk about it. So back in time is this glitch that Kitcot is doing, or did, that put him in control of Link on the title screen because we confused the game. And then we can do magic with files, basically. We have two things, primarily. We have bit magic, which is the act of taking information from your files and applying them to back in time, and reverse bit magic, which is the act of taking something that you do in back in time and applying it to your file. We saw Kitcot do bit magic by bonking the tree, which is what opened the doors here and let him into the Betro house. So he's going to have to do regular bit magic by clearing a text box and starting his file at the same time, which is going to RBM the flag for Betro being active onto that file he did. He also bit saved a new game file, which is saving a new game file at a statue in back in time. So now he's going to go activate bit again. Oh my.
This is...
Alright, we'll have to check the time that 64 skips the cutscene of entering Sandship. So his first Sandship hit is 120, 153.
In execution-wise, but...
No, I think that there is too little game left for Kitcot's execution, for the executional difference to show up here. Unless 64 dies in Horde, but he shouldn't. He's been very clean with Horde lately. So, okay, Back in Time is technically in SSHD, however, it is not accessible without emulator. Because there is no ability to soft reset the console. On emulator, you can trigger back in time with like emulator features, and it does work the same way. Oh, I didn't pay attention to what time 64 entered the thing. He hit his first sand ship hit at what? 121.15?
122.20.
122.20 according to chat. So 64 is hoping for boss key here and a easily accessible small key is basically what he wants. However, the HD remake does have its own set of glitches, and it is its own unique speed game. Granted, any percent is about... What is any percent now? Like 4 something?
But, I don't know.
We
My
should see
HD
another Into the
knowledge
Back in Time
is
in a little bit, though. So
fairly limited.
Yeah. The HD remake does have its own glitch. Oh my god, 64, don't do this to us. In the form of entrance animation transfer, or EAT. 442, okay. I didn't know it offhand.
I was about to say maybe Kitcot got to mass skip, but he doesn't even have bombs for that.
Yeah, he doesn't have... He could do exit mask skip. 64's hands are shaking so much.
I want to see Kitcot aiming with the bow. Yeah, Kitcot is gonna be like...
About
2.5 to 3 minutes behind.
3.5 minutes, I think, is probably the safe estimate. 64, just take a second and breathe. And stabilize your hands. You need them to be stable for Horde.
I don't know if you really need stable hands for Horde.
Stab, please. Recalibrate your head! If nothing else, this race is absurdly close and is coming down to endgame performance. Oh, right, he doesn't have to shoot the ship. So he skips the cutscene
2.5 minutes.
124.53. So dead 2.5 minutes.
Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we got
have a race. That's not the boss key or a small
that
key.
Is the
really
map.
Unfortunate. Now our runners won't get lost. So see, if Kitcot does mass skip here, he overtakes the lead. But it's not looking like he's going for mass skip.
No, I don't think he's going for mass skip in here, unfortunately.
Kitcot did not get the C chart with an RBM, so I would not mark it.
Oh, 64.
64, please. What is he?
Did he?
Oh, he needs to shoot the lifeboat.
Okay. Yeah, Kitcot is not doing mass skip.
Right?
Reasonable decision. But, I mean, he doesn't know that there's a map.
But Kitcot's gonna close some gap. Here.
Yeah, as I said, this might actually come down to execution. And in the end, basically, who's got more nerves? Who can keep more nerves when it's...
so unfortunate if 64 loses this race, because he played so well routing-wise. As soon as 64 finds a small key, he's in go mode. Oh my god, that's not the boss key either.
Combo lock deciding it.
Pause jam. Ah, 64. Come on, dude.
I mean, even if they do get the boss key now, they still want a
They need a small key and the boss key, yeah. But if Kitcot decides
they
to go
will
for
need to
lock,
enter. They will need to enter the basement.
Yeah. So 64 going for the smart play here. Statistically, it is likely that... Well, he has to enter the basement anyway. And statistically, it's likely that the basement results in him getting at least... Well, it will guarantee him one of the 2 items that he's looking for. And he has to do it anyway, so... There's a sword on boss key chest. If my memory serves.
Yes, that is correct.
This is like Exo versus Jim from season 1 all over again.
64 missing those bow shots again.
Every bow shot he misses.
Every bow shot he misses is gonna lose him some time. Kitcot does seem to have at least a few more nerves than 64.
Oh no, 64 voiding.
Oh, don't want to see that.
Combo lock was not hinted, but our runners need to go to the basement regardless, because they are looking for both a small key and the boss key at this point.
They could also both still mess up Tentacle Skip.
That's true, either runner could mess up Tentacle Skip.
Does Kitcot even have a setup file for Tentacle Skip?
He has a regular bit magic file, so yeah, he's good.
Cut. Going for combo lock first. I'm not sure I like this.
Yeah, I don't like it in this scenario for Kitcot. Because even if it gives him an item that he's looking for, he has to go to the basement.
It is only a small key though. There is a small key in the basement, guaranteed.
There has to be a small key in the basement. So what we hope for now, oh my god, 64.
64.
Please. What we hope for now on...
Oh my god. Look at this.
Please.
Look at this man's nerves. Look at how he is trying to.
He's trying so hard.
He is trying. Oh my god, this is... I'm gonna be so sad by the end of this race, because one of them will have to lose. Oh man, this is so sad. I don't want either of them to lose. Can we just count this match as a tie?
Yeah, right.
And then like have both of them advance?
Dude, my heart is racing for the runners.
Oh man, this is...
64, just go down the ladder, please, I'm begging you. 64!
What is he doing?
He's trying to do the side hub, and just thank you!
Oh my god. He just lost another half a minute with that.
I legitimately feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack from these runners.
This is getting closer and closer.
This is getting so out of hand.
Oh my god.
What we really want for... I don't think I ever finished the thought. What we really want for 64 here is boss key on the robot, so that Kitcot does an incidental full clear.
Yeah, so basically you want, for 64, you want there to be the small key before the boss key.
Well,
in Kitcot's case, you want the boss key before the small key.
Slingshot!
Nice slingshot! So Beetle was our logical access to Lake Floria.
Yeah. No! Oh no, wait, no, that's good, that's good, that's good.
That's good for 64.
That we knew was dead, because that was hinted. That was fourth chest.
Is this the boss key? It
No!
This is gonna be...
Yep.
Kitcot does have only 2 hearts, which makes him death warp faster.
Assuming he doesn't die.
Yeah. Oh my god. They could both still mess up Tantalus Skip. This is something that we always need to consider.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure is gonna put the respective other runner in the lead. And with the nerfs that are currently at play, you saw 64's hands shaking.
64 has already bled like
not
over
be
90
surprised
seconds, I'm
if
pretty
he
sure.
messes this up. Like this is no offense for anyone, obviously not. But if you look at this man's hands shaking.
Yeah. I would not be going for strats on this. I would just be making sure that I hit shots. 64, please.
Oh my god, this is. He hits. Oh my god, this is. Oh man, this is so intense. Don't jinx it, Otaku. I mean, I don't wish for either of our runners to make major mistakes now.
I do, because it's entertaining.
Wow! Oh, Kitcot optimal and skipping the 4th chest. That is another slight.
I don't know if 64 ever saw that. I don't know if 64 ever saw that hint, actually.
Kitcot playing the hard in that. Oh man, this is 64. No! Oh my god, this is. Man, this is serious. 64 still has a well-given lead over Kitcot. This is still like another 2 minutes, I would almost say. Even with all the mistakes he's making. Ah, man. I'm glad we have this race restream, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
And man, I'm gonna be so sad for either of the runners when they lose this.
Thank you, Discord, for whatever the heck that was.
Oh, man. Okay. 64's going in for Tantalus Skip. They both have the same setup for Tantalus Skip, I think. So, no way to save time over that. Because they're both gonna get the full animation of every single item.
Yeah. Well, no, Kitcot has a bit-save new game file.
Well, that should give him the. Should that give him the animation for every single item?
No, because he can cancel it. Like, he can cancel a corrupt file with a corrupt file. There we go. Now he's out of the way.
Ah, okay. Oh my god, 64! Oh, that would be 100 rupees on the show 30. Can you see 64's hand shaking? You can... Attention is so thin. This is...
Okay, guys, gonna go. Did 64 do the manip?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention to 64. Good job, Raid.
Ah, man, this is... Oh my god, this could come down to anything.
'64's lead has already dwindled to like 30 seconds. Just in the past, like, 20 minutes of sand shift. Has it really been in sand shift for 20 minutes?
Damn.
The nightmare flaming pit of losers bracket.
Oh man,
How did 64 enter sand shift?
Dying to Horde is also something that still very possibly could happen, or even dying to G3.
Or demise.
At this point, it might very well come down to death to demise. That is very true. Although I think currently 64 could still...
So yeah, this sand shift is like 18 minutes for both of our artists. They're separated by literally the length of escape.
Oh, what's this? So yeah, this is Tantalus skip, by the way.
Yeah,
we didn't talk about it because we were just way too fascinated about this race. And
this race has gotten to us. What was the final time difference between Jazz and Jim yesterday? Was it 1:30? Does that sound correct? Chat? Hello? Anyone?
But I didn't see the match.
1:05, okay. The 64 is still ahead entering Farron. Kid is 109 behind, so 64 has lost almost 90 seconds. At this point. Please don't check race time anymore. You're too far. You're too close. 64. Okay, he did the cool strat. This is absurdly close. If either runner dies to anything at this point, it's GG's.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm not even sure I can watch this.
Horde skip saves about a minute. To not getting 50 crystals, bombs, or earrings this season. Yep. We almost didn't get slingshot either.
Oh, and you also gotta say, this is a pretty good time from both runners.
64 not healing up.
Ooh, how many hearts does he have?
It's about 60 seconds, yeah. I think with TMS, it's actually about 60 seconds.
Race time. Okay, 64 doesn't have about as much health as Kitcot does.
Are they even on health here?
Yeah, unless Kitcot decides to not get the ferry. Which
He's not getting the ferry! He's closed the gap even more!
I know Kitcot is
very good at this game, but this is
very good
is
at
absurd
the Ford,
confidence.
Kitcot did have quote unquote damageless Horde attempts.
The Skyward strike.
With only like taking the damage from
64. Stop using Skyward Strike, 64. It's not helping at this point. You're losing more time.
This is so close. Kitcot is
I'm in physical anguish.
He is almost in the barrier. Kitcot is in. He is in the barrier. Kitcot is in the fucking barrier. I am sorry for my choice of words, but holy, this is.
Kitcot and Jim are like the only people I've actually seen forego a fairy besides Yao on occasion.
I'm pretty sure Kitcot might have this. I think he's got a better hold execution. Okay, 64 gets forward skip.
Kitcot got such good RNG there. I think that's what you meant. Yeah, okay, that is what you meant, yeah. They're separated by a barrier!
Oh my god.
Oh, Bad Stalfo's RNG now too! 64, no!
Oh man, Kitcot gets it as well. And
64,
oh my
stop with the Skyward Strikes, you can't
god,
do that now! No one has a shield for G3 either! That RNG!
64 takes the death.
He takes his death.
But does have a fairy. Kitcot, however, on the other hand, has killed the Stalfos. And
64 was
in
the
the
worst
lead.
Stalfos RNG I have ever seen!
Overtaken 64. Oh my god, this is insane.
I have literally never seen such bad Stalfos RNG.
Oh my god, and 64 can die here.
64, please
64 can die. He is on 2 hearts. He's already used his
what
fairy.
are you doing? Okay, he's through.
Oh my god, he is not allowed to get sniped by the archers or bullied or whatever
64.
possibility could still happen. This is way too close for 64's comfort. Oh my god, this is...
So far so good.
Don't get sniped.
Good debate.
Please. Yes.
Good juke.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, he's through.
Yes.
He doesn't get not billied.
Don't get bullied. Oh my god. Kitcot
Really,
is in
please.
G3. Kitcot has the first... Kitcot has the first hit on G3. This is... Oh my god, 64. I told you, this is coming down to nerves. This is coming down to nerves.
He cannot charge his Skyward Strike, he's so nervous. You can see his Wiimote, it's not even held straight up!
This is...
Oh.
Kitcot's got this.
Yeah.
See, Kitcot's got the better nerves. Kitcot's... It's simply... At this point, it was simply nerves, and Kitcot has won the nerves game. GG's.
Yeah.
You can see 64 is way too agitated. He's way too nervous, and this is him basically losing. I mean, this is...
You've got purple!
Oh. Man, this is so sad. Man, this is...
This is so sad. There goes my loser's bracket run. Or my shot at a loser's bracket run. Because now I go up against either Kitcot or Jaznix. I don't know who I'd rather go against, honestly. I think I have a better head-to-head against Kitcot.
Man, this is... No offense to 64, he played like a madman. In the end, it really was the nerves.
It really was just the nerves.
I can repeat myself a bunch of times here, and I would still be saying the same, but...
Yeah.
Damn, this is...
We were talking before the race, and he said he doesn't think he's ever been this nervous before a race before. Let alone a tourney match.
Ah, man. And GG's to Kitcot, finishing with a final time of 1:48.21. I'm getting a 504 on my commentator
I don't
controls.
even have the commentator control page open. Let me do that.
So whenever the page decides to work again, we can... Oh, it works. Never mind. Someone has already done Kitcot.
Oh, yeah. I can't open the page either right now. Oh, there we go.
Oh, and there he is.
Kitcot.
GG's.
Oh my god! I played like
that
trash.
Was
your
intense.
routing was kind of trash. Not gonna lie.
Okay. I just want to put you through my game. So for this one, I was kind of
to demise. But at this point, he knows it's over.
At this point, he already knew it was over.
He knows it was over.
God, it was way too close. Anyway, I'll bring you just through how I did the match. So, going into it, I was pretty nervous. It was my first match, and there was a lot riding on this, because if I lost this, albeit, like, unlikely, in my mind at the start of the race, I'd be like, I had to face Jim and losers too, which is something I don't want to do. So, basically, I got a bunch of hints for I say bottles, you know where I'm going to go with this. Got a bunch of hints for bottles, right? And when I got my first bottle, okay, cool, I can, like, tick off all the hints. But I forgot to mark it on my tracker, and it wasn't until I went through, like, Elden 2, I was like, I got a bottle, and I kind of just internally panicked, and that's kind of where things started to go downhill. Then, I think at the next Skyward trip, I went a bit aggressive and went to Farron, which did not help, because claw shots were in Beetle, and the Nehru tablet was knocked by claw shots, right? So, that's, I think that's where most of my time loss was, but I'm curious to see what 64 did, because...
He did the exact same thing, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he maybe did things a little bit in a different
routing
order.
Was significantly more efficient than yours.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But in the end...
he probably didn't mistrack a bottle like I did.
He did not.
Yeah.
Oh, he saw... Okay, he's got the lightning. Good.
Alright.
Yeah.
This is about to be GG's. And
GG's to 64, finishing with a final time of 1:50.51. GG.
I give claps. He was looking on the restream. It looked like he was ahead of me a horde, and it was just.
He was 2.5 minutes. Actually, we'll wait for 64 to come in to break the timing news to him.
Yeah.
He probably already knows because he's probably been watching the restream, but we'll see. He's in the setup, so he'll be joining momentarily. Yeah, I don't know.
GG's.
GG 64.
GG's.
I am so disappointed. Nerves.
All right. So to finish the thought before, you were 2.5 minutes ahead of Kitcot entering Sandship.
Yeah, I mean.
Also, shoutouts to Kitcot never getting C chart, by the way.
Oh, where was she? Where was Sicha actually? Where was it?
Behind landing. I was flaming when you skipped that.
Why did you skip it?
I didn't. Wait, what were you saying?
You're just behind landing.
In mines.
Sorry, I'm just gonna. Sorry, I just need to leave the room for a second. Really? Oh my god. Okay. I really. Yeah. Honestly, good question. Why did I skip it?
I was flaming when you skipped
Honestly,
that.
I think I was just too focused on how many RBMs I have to do, because going into it, I was thinking, I have to do Linearu RBM, then the Sandsea RBM, then all this. I just didn't... I just kind of went straight to there.
I was hoping we'd get to see someone show off Linearu Trial RBM that I think can be done. I don't even know if it can be.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah. I was planning on doing the same thing, and then of course I go to Linearu, the first thing I get is C chart, and I'm like, okay, well I don't have to do that anymore. And then I go to caves and I see Desert Way of the Hero, or sorry, Spirit of the Sword.
There we go.
And then I'm like, well, okay, I think there's only one thing that can possibly be, which is Nehru's Wisdom. So I guess I'll just go hunt for that. And so I didn't get to show off any of those RBMs.
Why did you skip the Hook Beetle fight, 64?
Nerves, I guess. Like I just like kind of forgot that I had Hook Beetle. If I'm going to be completely honest, luckily it didn't actually wind up mattering.
Yeah.
I think that honestly, the reason why I just started searching around Linnea was the same thing as you. Like I saw the Way of the Hero, or Spirit of the, oh my god, I just need to calm down. Yeah, Spirit of the Sword. Anyway, listen, this was a tiring race. It's like, come on. Anyway, I saw the Spirit of the Sword. I'm like, okay. But in my mind, it could have also been Sea Chart, so I just went around looking for either of them, and I found Nereus Wisdom. So yeah, that was... Oh. Honestly, I'm gonna have to step up my game for Jaznix. I'm normally someone who tends to be able to hold their nerves, but this race was just something else, man. I don't know how, but like, in the first half, I just kind of lost it in terms of my routing ability because of the nerves. In the second half, I kind of ended up getting into like a flow state, and I was like I felt a lot better. And I could kind of rectify all my mistakes. But that first half was just bad, man. Oh, sorry, am I talking too fast? I tend to do that.
You're
also,
stressful.
Also, the stupid death I took to Kalakdos did not help matters.
Yeah. You also had horrible RNG the entire seat. Your Stalgos barrier RNG was ass. Your first barrier RNG was trash. Your Kalakdos RNG was trash.
Yeah, I guess the RNG in in my game did not want me to win this race.
It tried its best.
Nerves are probably more to blame, but bad RNG did not help.
Yeah. The bad RNG probably cost you like 2 to 3 minutes, so it might have very well made a difference.
The bad RNG almost cost me a death in Horde.
Well, yeah, that too. But
I mean, granted, like one of it was my fault because I just monk a stamina right in front of one of the Stalfos, but still, like for me personally, like I've always found right to left slashes to be more difficult than left to right slashes for whatever reason. And I was trying, like every single one of those spin attacks I was doing, I was trying to do a right to left spin attack, and I think because my hands were shaking, the game just interpreted it as the opposite.
Yeah, I guess that makes Yao complain less because he was complaining about you doing only left or right spins.
Yeah, I was legitimately trying to right to left spin there.
I guess for me as well, left to right actually kind of feels easier as well.
Left to right is significantly easier to me. Yeah. So I guess you guys are a little vindicated in that.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm glad I could make it a close one because on paper it doesn't seem like it'd be very close, but I mean today kind of disproved that a lot. Honestly, I think
64 routed very, very efficiently. And
I can
part
tell
of it
that
is luck, but
yeah, I can tell that 64's definitely been getting very, very at least a lot better at rando. Because I see him like he's doing sub 2s, like at least semi consistently. Because I've seen him do a bunch of sub 2s. So honestly, I think like if he keeps up this improvement, he could potentially be like a lot better player and actually be a threat to most people. I think so.
64 a threat in season 2, Pause Jam.
I mean, again, I see improvement, and if it keeps going, then the sky's the limit almost.
Yeah.
So yeah, great match. I mean, 64. Hope to see you later on in the tournament, but I mean, you do have a tough losers bracket to get through, so best of luck to that.
There's a reason for my file name.
Where is the
because it's
bracket?
basically
I'm looking for my bracket control so we can actually look at the bracket now.
I believe I face Pac-Man, and if I beat Pac-Man, I think my most likely opponent after that is Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do face Pac, and then most likely Jim. How do you feel about facing Jaznix in the next match, Kit?
I need to step my game up, honestly. If I played like this and Jazzix was against me, he would have just like wiped the floor against me. I need to step my game up, honestly. Because he showed us what he showed us what he could do in the quarterfinals, and I think that definitely improved his confidence. So he's probably going to be going into it thinking he's going to beat me. So, and I need to kind of throw it back at him and say, no, I am actually, good at the game.
Yeah. See, the reason I really wanted 64 to win today was because then if he loses to Jaznix, I go against him in the losers' quarters instead of you or Jaznix, and that's like a clean path to losers' semis.
Yeah.
Fairly clean. 64 is like the real roadblock, but like 64 and I are on pretty even footing, I feel like, so.
Yeah. Because as it's predicted, you face, either me or Jaznix in losers' quarters, I think.
In losers' quarters, yep. I have to beat Zelds, then beat either Mirage or Flo, and then lose to one of you two. At this point, the losers bracket is just a formality.
Yeah.
With the major upsets. I think that Jaznix beating Jim is the only upset, actually, of the winners bracket.
Yeah, I think that's the
That
case
is
thus
about
far.
right.
Yeah.
I want to say, average link in the chat saying, if anyone could take down Jim, it's me. This race kind of disproves that. Again, I played trash. I don't know. It is a first race. Nerves obviously going to be a factor. I think next time in the semifinals, I'm going to be a little bit more relaxed. So I've been through the whole process before. I don't know. Either way,
I'm looking forward to the winners semi match between you and Jazz. So
when's the deadline? Is that Saturday or Sunday for
I
winners
believe
semis?
the deadline is Sunday, but you can give me like 30 seconds and I can tell you officially as a tournament admin. Although 64 might know it offhand.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sunday.
I am because tomorrow is losers bracket or whatever round deadline.
Yeah.
Whatever round we're in. Deadline. Winners semifinals are indeed Sunday, along with losers bracket round 2. So exciting stuff for SSR coming up later today. We have Jim versus Harm in some number of hours, and then
Unfortunately, I think it's in 2.
I believe it's
hours?
in 2 as well. Unfortunately,
not restreamed. If you want to see the match,
it is in
go
3
check
hours.
out either of the runners, or maybe we'll put up a
multi or a jank restream somewhere.
Somewhat jankish.
And then
even later tonight, we have the first winner semis between your average link and Great Spinel. Unfortunately, also not restreamed. Same thing goes, follow the runners, or we will put on some kind of jank community restream.
Yeah. If anything, we'll just have a multi-stream going, and we'll put some other community members' chat open so we can chat. Or have a thread in Discord or something. We'll figure something out.
We'll have something.
Yeah, so definitely more exciting Skyward stuff to come.
And then even more tomorrow, but you guys can check out the SpeedGaming.org schedule for the streams tomorrow.
Yeah. Or for SSR specifically, it's speedgaming.org/SGL21SSR.
I believe the bot literally just posted it too a little while ago.
Damn.
So
there it is.
So very nice. So yeah.
Yeah. That's it from us. GG's all around. And we will leave you with whatever is coming up next, either on this channel or wherever we are gonna rate.
So yeah. Thank you to our runners. Thank you to Speed Gaming for the restream. Shout out to 64 and Kitcot for putting on such a great race. And unless either of them have any final thoughts, I think that will wrap us up here.
Yeah, everything I've said everything I've thought about has always been said. Again, GG to 64. Yeah, that's it from me.
Yeah, for GG Kitcot. Thanks Flo and CJ for the commentary.
Shout outs also to our trackers, Harm and Senra for tracking.
Yeah. Oh yeah, especially shout outs to Harm and Senra, our 2 designated trackers. They're great.
And that's it from us. And we will see you for the next SSR restream. Bye.